Land and housing, we expect a collection of 35 million through plan approvals. And I know this is an area again where there's a lot of abuse. I will encourage, again, collaboration between the fiscal planners and the revenue collection agents, so that not individuals who are not revenue collectors go out there to collect revenue. I'm aware of cases where our engineers are the ones collecting revenue. I think that one must stop. I've already directed an audit in that area so that we look at the veracity of how much has been lost through the pilferage by having non-revenue collecting individuals collecting revenue. I just thought I need to emphasize on that because there's a lot of potential in planning. There's so many buildings coming up, but the most annoying thing is some approvals are done illegally. And this is an area where I direct also the CEC in charge of lands and fiscal planning and the chief officer, so that we come up with a mechanism. I'm sure there's a committee that is in charge of approving our plans. We don't want plans to be approved by an individual and yet some of them are on a road reserve or they are on riparian land. That tells you that approval process was done illegally. And we will take various and specific administrative measures to that end. The Office of the County Attorney should fast track the legal process of enforcing on land rate defaulters to ensure maximum collection of revenue. And I want to say we don't have any sacred cows when it comes to land rates. All and sundry must pay the rates. We are not giving any waivers. The lands department, on the other hand, should give timelines of actualization of the valuation role to enable the agency to collect both the pending and current land rates. Again, this is an area that you have a lot of potential and the valuation role is the way to go. We can collect 3 times more than what we are doing at the moment. As I wind up, all the county community area administrators, enforcement officers, being the county government's eyes at the grassroots, should embrace the revenue reporting template and promptly share details of any collectible revenue within the area so that at least our revenue agencies can ensure there is compliance. So that collaboration, I know, is extremely important. This, ladies and gentlemen, will provide clarity of roles between KCRA staff and administration staff on matters of revenue collection. I don't expect our community area administrators to be revenue collectors. I think those are the areas where we need to have some controls. If it's an issue of capacity, I'm ready to go above the limits we have so that we can enhance the capacity of our revenue agents. What our county community area admin should be doing is just to advise on any collectible revenue, but not to collect revenue themselves.
For example, the ECT teachers and others who are on contract, and leave people who are meant to give us more resources working on contract basis. So we have agreed with the governor that we need to do something, but we'll have to get away to ensure, if not all, but on phases, so that all these employees becomes on permanent and pensionable basis. Second, on the issue of cess, says I've seen, or rather I've heard one of the facilitators saying that they want to ensure we have one revenue officer at the factory. To me, that will not help. Let us have one revenue officer each at every weighing bridge, because that's where we get tonnage. If you put, for example, one officer in West Kenya factory, and you forget to have a revenue officer at Halaba Way Bridge, where most of sugarcane come from, how are you going to quantify the amount of money we paid? So as a committee, we recommend that we need to have all way bridges in this county to have revenue officers to get the exact amount of money to be paid. On the issue of tea, we have also not realized that we have almost 3 sub-counties that